All right. I would like to welcome to the stage students Ariana Brooks and Kevin Ortega, who will be hosts for this morning.
Good morning, Markham families. My name is Ariana Brooks, and I have the pleasure of being one of the masters of ceremony for today's culmination. Thank you all for being here and celebrating this milestone with us.
Buenos días familia, mi nombre es Kevin Ortega y seré uno de los animadores de la culminación del día de hoy. Gracias a todos por estar aquí y apoyamos mientras celebramos este logro.
To continue with our ceremony, please join me by standing for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Rick Gonzalez.
Para continuar con nuestra ceremonia, por favor póngase de pie para hacer el juramento de la bandera dirigido por Rick González.
Ready. Here we go. I pledges allegiance to the flag of the United States in America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under the God, indivisible, with liberty for justice for all. Good job, Rick. Our first front view.
Thank you, Rick. Next, we would like to welcome Ayanna Neal and Kira Harris, who will be performing the Star Spangled Banner.
Gracias, Rick. A continuación damos la bienvenida a Ayana Neal y Kira Jerez, quienes interpretarán el himno nacional.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you, students. Today is a special occasion. Culmination marks an important milestone in our journey and a chance to celebrate all that we have accomplished so far. Class of 2026, please join me in recognizing and thanking a very important group of people, our families. Their love, support, and encouragement have helped us reach this moment. We are also fortunate to celebrate alongside our friends and the dedicated Markham staff who have guided and supported us throughout the years.
Gracias, estudiantes. Hoy es una ocasión especial. La culminación marca un momento importante en nuestro camino y una oportunidad para celebrar todo lo que hemos logrado. Clase de 2026, acompáñame a reconocer y agradecer a un grupo de personas muy importantes. Nuestras familias, su amor, apoyo y aliento nos han ayudado a llegar hasta este momento. También tenemos la fortuna de celebrar junto a nuestros amigos y el dedicado personal de Markham, quienes nos han guiado y apoyado a lo largo de estos años.
As we reflect on our time at Markham and look ahead to the future, It is my pleasure to introduce students who have represented and served our class with pride. Please join me in welcoming back to the stage our class of 2026, President Ayanna Neal.
Mientras reflexionamos sobre nuestro tiempo en Markham y miramos hacia el futuro, es un placer presentar a un estudiante que ha representado y servido a nuestra clase con orgullo. Por favor, acompáñame en darle nuevamente la bienvenida al escenario a nuestro presidente de la clase de 2026, Ayanna Neal.
Good morning, families, teachers, staff, and my fellow class of 2026. We did it. We have officially made it through middle school. Over the past few years, we've survived the homework, projects, presentations, tests we didn't really care for, and hearing this will be important for high school more times than we can count. Middle school has taught us a lot. We've learned how to write essays, solve equations, and somehow survive group projects where only one person does the work. We've had good days, bad days, and days where we check the clock every 5 minutes for the final bell, which is basically every day. But through it all, we've grown. We've learned how to handle challenges, support our friends, and keep going when things got difficult. Before I continue, I'd like to thank our families, teachers, and staff. Thank you for your patience, encouragement, and everything you've done to help get us here. Whether it was helping us with work, giving advice, or reminding us to stay on track, we wouldn't be sitting here today without you. And to our teachers, thank you for putting up with us. We know we weren't the easiest group to teach, but somehow you managed to answer the same question over and over, survive the crash out kids, and somehow get ready every day to help us succeed. As we head off to high school, things are going to change. We'll meet new people, face new challenges, and have more opportunities than ever. It might feel exciting, a little scary, maybe both at the same time. Some of us already know where we want to go and what we want to do, while some people are still figuring it out, and that's perfectly fine. High school isn't about having all the answers. It's about discovering who you are, trying new things, and learning from both your successes and your mistakes. No matter where life takes us over the next 4 years, I hope we stay confident in ourselves and never lose sight of what makes us unique. No matter where we go next, I hope we remember the lesson we've learned here, not just the academic ones, but the friendship, resilience, and most importantly, being ourselves. The class of 2026 is filled with talented, hardworking, and determined people. Every person here sitting today has their own stories, their own goal, and their own future ahead of them, and that's something worth celebrating. So today, take a moment to be proud of yourself. Middle school isn't easy, but you've made through it. You've survived, showed up, and worked hard to get to this moment. Congratulations to all of us. I can't wait to see what you accomplish next.
Thank you, Ayanna. Next, we would like to welcome our intern principal, Mr. Monk, back to the stage. He will be sharing a message to the culminating class.
Gracias. A continuación, nos gustaría dar la bienvenida de nuevo al escenario al señor Mu, nuestro director interino. Él compartirá un mensaje para la clase de 2026.
All right, good morning, students, families, and staff. Today, we gather to celebrate a milestone that represents years of hard work, growth, perseverance, and achievement. To our 8th grade class, congratulations. This day belongs to you. As I look at all of you, I don't just see students completing middle school or the first class to unofficially beat the staff in basketball. It was unofficial, and they had help from the referee. I see future leaders, innovators, artists, entrepreneurs, teachers, and change makers. Each of you has a unique story, and each of you has overcome challenges that have helped shape who you are today. Middle school is a time of tremendous growth. You've learned academic skills, but you've also learned how to navigate friendships, overcome setbacks, advocate for yourselves, and discover your strengths. There are moments that tested your resilience, and there are moments that filled you with pride. Through it all, you've continued moving forward. To our families, thank you. Your encouragement, sacrifices, and unwavering support have made this achievement possible. You've been your child's first teachers and biggest champions, and today we celebrate your dedication as well. Hear that? To our teachers and staff, thank you for your commitment to educating, inspiring, and believing in our students every single day. The impact you've made extends far beyond the classroom. Graduates, as you prepare to enter high school, remember that success is not measured solely by grades or awards. It is measured by your character, your integrity, your kindness, and the way you treat others. All right. The choices you make when no one is watching will define your future more than any other test score ever could. Don't be afraid to take on challenges. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. All right, I'm seeing a pattern here. If you stumble, learn from it. If you fail, get back. Resilience is one of the greatest strengths you can develop. I also encourage you to stay curious, ask questions, seek knowledge, listen to different perspectives, continue discovering who you are and what passions drive you. Most importantly, never underestimate the power of kindness. A simple act of compassion can change someone's day or even their life. Be the person who lift others up. Celebrate others' successes and leave every place better than you found it. As you leave this chapter behind, carry with you the lessons you've learned, the friendships you built, and the confidence that you're capable of achieving greater things. The future will present opportunities you cannot yet imagine. Embrace them with courage, lead with integrity, work hard, dream big, and never forget where your journey began. Class of 2026, we're proud of everything you've accomplished and excited for everything you are yet to become. Congratulations on your culmination. Continue to believe in yourselves, continue to strive for excellence, and continue to make a positive difference in the world. Thank you, congratulations, and best wishes for an incredible journey ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Monk. At this time, I would like to invite our class of 2026 valedictorian, Melanie Garcia Cervantes. Melanie has maintained a 4.0 GPA both semesters. This is an amazing accomplishment.
Gracias, señor Monk. En este momento me gustaría invitar a Melanie García Cervantes, la alumna destacada de nuestra generación de 2026. Melanie ha mantenido un promedio de 4 los 2 semestres. Esto es un logro realmente asombroso.
Hello teachers, staff, future 9th graders, and families. My name is Melanie Garcia Cervantes, and I am honored to be your 2026 8th grade valedictorian. Doesn't it feel like just yesterday we were never kids walking into a new school, worried about making friends, learning new material, and fitting in? Now, here we are as 8th graders preparing to take the big step into high school, feeling many of those same emotions all over again. On my first day of EMMS, I was terrified. I didn't know what to expect. I barely knew anyone, and I wasn't sure if I could handle the challenges of middle school. But as time passed, I found my place and met amazing people who became a part of my journey. Before I started middle school, I was told that the teachers would be strict, the classes would be difficult, and the students would be different. They were only partially right. The teachers and staff here are caring while holding us accountable. The classes challenge us to grow, and the people here are incredible. One lesson I learned about myself was the importance of perseverance. For a long time, I believed math was something I wasn't good at. Every problem made me overthink, and I often doubted myself. Recently, one of my teachers told me how much I had improved in math since last year. Hearing that meant a lot to me because it reminded me that the growth doesn't happen over time. It comes with effort, determination, and refusing to give up. I would like to thank all of my teachers and staff members for their patience, guidance, and support through my middle school years. Each of you have played a role in helping us learn, grow, and prepare for the future. I would personally like to thank Ms. Sequeira for being a constant and supporting adult throughout my years at Markham. The love and patience you pour into your students will grow with them throughout your journey. I would also like to thank my friends for making middle school unforgettable. To my best friend, Delilah. The laughter, memories, and experience we shared helped me make these years some of the best and most meaningful of my life. Most importantly, I would like to thank my family, especially my mom, stepdad, aunt, uncle, and grandma. May these 4 people stand up. You 4 have supported me throughout my life, cared for me, taught me valuable lessons, and encouraged me to keep going even when things were difficult. I would not be standing here today without your love and support. If there is one message I want everyone to remember is this: always try your best and never give up. There will be moments where you feel like you won't succeed, but with determination, a positive mindset, and believing in yourself, you can accomplish more than you ever imagined. It's hard to believe that just a few years ago, we were the new students wondering whether we would fit in. Today, we leave as graduates of EMMS. Tomorrow, we'll be freshmen at a new school, meeting new people and facing new challenges. Along the way, we will make mistakes, but those mistakes will help us grow, learn, and become stronger versions of ourselves. Although we may not all see each other again, we will carry the memories we created here. The friendships, lessons, and experiences from middle school will stay with us whenever life takes us. Congratulations, class of 2026. As we begin this chapter, remember that each of us has a voice and a purpose. Don't be afraid to use them. Thank you and congratulations once again.
Thank you, Melanie, and congratulations again for your hard work and dedication. Now, everyone, are you ready for the class of 2026? Let's get started.
Gracias, Melanie. Y felicidades de nuevo por todo tu trabajo y dedicación. Bueno, todos, ¿están listos para la clase 2026?
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, yes. You can stand where you're sitting. All right, everyone, let's get started. Come on up. Jefferson Lopez. Melanie Garcia Cervantes. Ariana Brooks. Kevin Ortega. Ayana Neal. Jaden Aguilar Vargas. Angie Aguilera Cabrera. Cesar Alvisures. Jaden Allen. Clarence Andres. Johnny Ansures. Johnny Arellano Barajas. Maylene Arevalo. Raúl Avalos Frutos. Samir Avendado Escoto. Cesar Ávila Tamayo. Damien Ballesteros Cerda. Julian Baltasar. Romance Barkins. Demaya Beck. Gael Bernabe López. Amber Bocanegra. Viangelo Boyd. Miriam Bustamante. Gabriel Bernal Pena. Andrew Cabrera. Victor Camacho. Fernando Camacho Lozano. Steve Canizales. David Casillas. Joel Castañeda Benítez. Heidi Castillo. Kayla Castro. Daniela Ceballos López. Axel Chamorro. Mia Citres. Andrea Colindres. Ashlyn Contreras Gaitán. Kaylin Cruz. Renee Cruz. Evelyn Gute Arce. Jaden Darby. Ambrosio de Dios Jr. Keshiko Duran. Pablo Escárzaga. Eduardo Farfán Martínez. Jaylene Fernández. Lisandro Flores Acevedo. Kamaya Floyd. Camila Francesena Rodríguez. Ariana Galindo. Marvin Garcia. Omar Garcia. Isabela Garcia. Fernando García Galván. Bridget García Lemus. Jesús García Ramírez.
Empress Givens. Millie Gonzalez. Haley Gonzalez. Isabella Gonzalez. Rick Gonzalez. Abraham Gonzalez Guardardo. Hezekiah Gordon. Winter Green. Caitlin Guandique. Julian Guardardo. Bindi Gutierrez. Jorge Gutierrez. Mateo Guzman Martinez. Kendra Harrington. Kira Harris. Marquise Harris. Jordan Harrison. Demarion Haynes. Edsley Hernandez. Stephanie Hernandez. Steve Hernandez. Jocelyn Hernandez Castellan. Neighbor Hernandez Jr. Alexa Moreno. Hernandez Moreno. Emmanuel Hernandez Navarro. Jose Hidalgo. I got it right, I think. Cristo Hinoyosa. Jaden Jefferson. Deshaun James Jr. Stella Yeres. Stella Hedges. Giovanni Jimenez. Natalie Jimenez. Brittany Jimenez Argueta. Zariah Johnson. Kiara Lanza Brooks. Aiden Jones. Isaiah Lawrence. Can I have your card? Thank you. Christopher Lazo. Allison Limas. Angel Love. Draven Lucero. Herbert Man Escobar. Great job, Herbert. Anthony Martinez Aguilar. Renee Medina. Manuel Limas Quevedo. Eduardo Maximo Lorenzo. Aiden Mercado. Maria Mercado Rivera. Allison Mendez Cervantes. Emily Mercado Mejia. Rosemary Mirales. Raymond Montes. Marlene Morales. Melody Morales.
Roger Moreno. David Moreno Pulido. Matthew Morris. Leslie Muñiz Montes. Sofía Nolasco. Michelle Ortega. Jairo Ortega Martinez. Ruben Palacios. Jonathan Pancho Perez. Jamie Patino. Jacqueline Payne. Jaden Perez. Yaretsi Perez Arnaut. Montserrat Perez Maravilla. Destiny Ramirez. Natalia Ramirez. Haley Randolph. Alan Regalado. Isaac Reyes de los Santos. Dylan Reyes Sánchez. Abner Rico. Albert Rivas. Emily Rivera. Iami Robinson. Raymond Robinson Pascal. Gregory Rodas. Delilah Rodriguez. Junior Rodriguez Lopez. Dante A. Rogers. Stephanie Roman. Yadira Romero. Danny Romero Luna. Savannah Ruiz. Fatima Sadat. Maya Salvador. Geraldi Salvador Reyes. Caitlin Sanabria Chavarria. Steven Sanchez. Daniel Santiago. Shyla Simmons. Michaela Sims. Kaylani Smith. Joseph Sotelo Ramirez. Isaiah Soto. Journey Store. Edwin Suarez. Miguel Suarez Gonzalez. Taylor. Kashari Tetsu. Michael Topa Gomez. Brisel Trujillo Alvarez. Aaron Vaughn. Matthew Vasquez. Mallory Ventura. Johan Williams. And Tony Elam. And that concludes our students for the class of 2026. I will now hand it off to Mr. Monk, who will say a few words.
Okay, as your 2026 interim principal, it is my privilege to present to you all the Edwin Markham Middle School class of 2026. Congratulations.
Students, please make sure you are following the directions given by staff. Parents, please remain seated until all students have exited the auditorium. Certificates will be available outside and are in alphabetical order by last name. Thank you everyone for joining us. And once again, congratulations to the class of 2026.
Estudiantes, asegúrense de seguir las instrucciones dadas por el personal. Padres, por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que todos los estudiantes hayan salido del auditorio. Los certificados estarán disponibles afuera. Están en orden alfabético por apellido. Gracias a todos por acompañarnos y una vez más, felicidades a la clase de 2026.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, students. Let's start lining up, standing up so that we can go head outside to pick up our certificates. One row at a time, just how we practice. One row at a time.